welcome back to Tuesday Night Movie Night. It has been a very long time since I've said welcome back to Tuesday Night Movie Night. If you watched last year, there was a Tuesday Night Movie Night kind of like season 1 type of thing, and this is like year 2 or season 2, whatever. And it started in October. Actually, it was October the 9th. It wouldn't have been October the 9th because I'll explain in a minute, it gets uploaded on a different day. So it would have been the 7th, 2 days. Yeah, so it would have been October the 7th, and today is October the 6th. Oh, that makes sense. Isn't it always a day different unless it's like a leap year? Anyway, beside the point. Today is October the 6th and we're starting Tuesday Night Movie Night 2015, and it's very exciting because, like I say, if you saw last year's, then you obviously know what Tuesday Night Movie Night is. If you didn't see last year's, I'll link it down below. If you didn't see all of them, I'll link the playlist down below because it does have all 27 of the Tuesday Night Movie Nights. It kind of usually runs from October to April during those like wintry, dark months, and basically Tuesday Night Movie Night is where me and my mum watch a movie on a Tuesday night, and we have a picking pot. So kind of what happens is I pick out 2 movies, she picks out 2 movies, and we have a joint pick. And then, say for example this week the joint pick gets picked, so then next week we add another joint pick to the picking pot. Anyway, you kind of get it. And we film it on a Tuesday night and I upload it on a Thursday. That was always kind of a bit confusing for some people as well because they were like, oh, it's not Tuesday. But it was filmed on the Tuesday night but uploaded on the Thursday, and that's always going to be now every week on a Thursday. Tuesday Night Movie Night will go up unless, for example, I know for some odd reason there's not a Tuesday Night Movie that week because of, say, if I'm away or I don't know. But usually, pretty much most of the time, 99% of the time, a Tuesday Night Movie Night goes up on a Thursday. Now this week, let me think if I have anything else I wanted to say. What else did I want to say about Tuesday Night Movie Night? But anyway, I'm excited that Tuesday Night Movie Night is back. This one might be kind of a bit like, ooh, kind of like trying to find our feet with it. But lots of fun stuff happens. Last year we had like a popcorn challenge that was really fun, and all these fun little games of how to pick it and stuff. But as time goes on, it kind of just develops into its own little thing. But the first one's always a bit like, ooh, like, you know, it's weird kind of getting back into it. And for this first week, we are going to also have, so we'll have the 5 picks, which I'll tell you in a little bit in the video. 2 from me, 2 from my mum, and 1 joint pick. And then just for this week only, Graham is also going to put in a pick into the picking pot, because you see, usually on a Tuesday, well, on a Tuesday night, he goes to a sailing class, but this week it hasn't started yet, so he's going to put a pick in. And so that pick then next week will be taken out. It'll be the usual 5, so there's actually going to be 6 in it this week. But yeah, that's pretty much just what I wanted to say about Tuesday Night Movie Night in case you don't know what Tuesday Night Movie Night is. But if you do, then welcome back to Tuesday Night Movie Night, and let's get Tuesday Night Movie Night started. Sorry, I was just trying to grab them. I didn't even have my hand ready. So my 2 picks, and it's kind of exciting because this is the only point in Tuesday Night Movie Night where you get to pick 2 picks, because usually then, if you know, if one movie of yours comes out, then you put 1 in. I got to pick 2. So I kind of tried to think wisely about it, but I kind of just went with 2 that I really enjoyed recently. And the first one was The Age of Adeline. I love this movie. I can't wait to watch it again. I know I watched it multiple times. I know my mum will really like it. Well, I hope she'll really like it because I loved it. I gave it 5 stars and I did a whole review on it. So I'm excited to watch it again, and I'm excited to put it in the picking pot because she hasn't seen it, so that's that one. And then the next one was another one that I really enjoyed and wanted to watch it again soon. I actually haven't got a proper box for it, but it is Ride, and it's kind of on this little disc here, because I was just sent it for a review and it turned out that I really loved it. I do want to pick up an actual like disc for it because I really enjoyed it. So it's another one I really wanted to put in because I thought I might enjoy it, and I always enjoy surfing movies, and I did a whole review on this one too, with a wetsuit on. So, you know, it's kind of a bit repetitive for the ones that I've watched. I've already talked about them recently, but my mum hasn't watched them, so I'm kind of excited to share them with her, and so yeah, that's those 2. And then for our joint pick, I'll just show you guys the joint pick, and then I'll ask Mum what she's put in the picking pot. But our joint pick, we have When the Wind Blows, which is like a little animation type of movie with the person who did the snowman. Well, not with the person who did the snowman, but Raymond Briggs, he wrote the snowman. Yeah, and he wrote the book for this as well. And I got this for my birthday, the birthday just gone, as my wild card, and I still didn't watch it yet. My mum wanted to watch it as well, obviously, because it's our joint pick. And then after it kind of was getting a while, I kind of thought, oh, I'll watch this. And I actually thought, well, it's close enough now to Tuesday night movie night that we should put it in Tuesday night movie night when either of us haven't watched it. So that's our joint pick. It's When the Wind Blows. Yes, now let's go see what my mum's pick, and then we'll put them in the picking pot, and it'll all begin again. What are your two... Throw the pen. What are your two movie picks?
Right, the first one of my movie picks is, what's coming out first? Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
I was going to do that, and I didn't know if it was quite the right tune because I've not even seen it.
It might be a totally wrong tune. It's a long time ago since I've seen it. So I think you should watch this. So I'm going to put this in the pot.
Yeah, because I got it for Christmas about 2 years ago, didn't I? I don't know why.
It's still in the
Wrapped up.
plastic.
And your
My
next
second
pick?
pick is Scoodly Doodly Doodly Doo.
Do they all have a song?
Daisy. When it comes out, you'll have to listen to see if this has got a song, because it seems to have to me in my head.
Why did you pick Driving Miss Daisy though?
Because I picked this one because I like Morgan Freeman in it, and she was in Fried Green Tomatoes. And it reminded me of it when I was watching Fried Green Tomatoes. I thought, oh, it's a long, long time ago since I've seen it, and I can't really remember the story, only I know that there's a car in it. So it's the same for me as you, really. It's going to be interesting when that comes out. So they're my two.
Okay. Okay, what is your pick? Your special guest pick?
My guest pick is Midnight Cowboy with John Voight and Dustin Hoffman.
Why?
Because I like it.
That seems fair enough, good reason.
It was a good film when I was in my youth, so it's probably 30 odd years ago. It was actually an Oscar winner, I think.
Yeah, I think it's got on the front a little.
It's better than your usual American fare, to be honest. Very, very good film.
Okay, so to sum it up, we have The Age of Adeline, which is my pick, and Ride, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Driving Miss Daisy, When the Wind Blows, and Midnight Cowboy. So now let's put our picks in the picking pot. Okay, so, I do it every time. I can't open it with one hand. Forget, okay. I thought you were going to assist and open it for me with two hands. Yay, okay. So you have to close your eyes.
You have to close your eyes.
And go for the pick. Dun dun dun, what is it?
I don't know, I've got my eyes shut.
You can open it now.
Okay.
Oh, I lost it.
Do we do that really dramatic pause like they do on the telly?
Yeah, we go.
And the winner is...
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, come on. We can't go with that.
We watch it on Strictly.
Driving Miss Daisy?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it through the paper.
Oh, that's a swing.
No, it's not. I can
Yeah,
just see.
it is.
It's only when you open it.
When you were getting it out.
All right.
Driving
So,
Miss
and
Daisy.
you've got
I was
the
like,
smiley
it's your pick. Means you got to pick again for next week.
That's
So,
it. But I know I'm going to pick it if I can find it.
Yeah, we lost one. Okay, so we're going to be making these simple oat cookies just to start off with and do a bit of baking. So we've got all little things here, and hopefully it'll taste good. And I think we're going to put like chocolate buttons in the middle. Is that right? Is that what we're doing? Do we have chocolate buttons?
Chocolate buttons.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I have chocolate buttons.
Unless I've eaten them. No, I'm joking, I haven't.
got chocolate buttons. It's just
Anyway, so yeah, this is our recipe for today.
chocolate buttons.
They're the chocolate buttons. Oh yeah, I remember them. They've been in another Tuesday Night Movie Night in the past.
Our own grown black currants.
Ta-da!
Can't buy it like that. Top of the range.
we are going to be watching Driving Miss Daisy. I'm actually looking forward to this, and it's my mum's pick, and so obviously she's excited to pick next week too, because she actually wanted to pick something that we couldn't find, so hopefully by next week we'll be able to find it and she'll be able to put it in. Also, this candle smells like Tuesday Night Movie Night. I was watching them back, and the second Tuesday Night Movie Night last year, I said, look guys, I bought this new candle that changes colour, and now I can get the Tuesday Night Movie Night smell. It kind of smells like last year's winter times, because I haven't used it like since last winter, obviously, because actually it's like a Christmas candle. We ran out of greaseproof paper. It's got like a little sliver. But the cookies just go bloop 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 bloop.
That's very sad.
I don't think you'll make that many anyway, is it?
Hopefully not.
How many does it make?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know.
It says it makes 12, but I don't know.
12. I think you can get 12 on these bits.
You can smell the sunshine.
Oh yeah,
My hands are greasy.
It's good. It's my best jam ever.
And I was just looking at last, sorry, I was looking down at last year's Tuesday Night Movie Night and who got the first pick last year. So I was watching the video, and it's Tuesday night number 3 that we first started the picking pot. So the first one we didn't even have a picking pot. The second one we did an override, which will probably come up later in the Tuesday Night Movie Night, you'll find that out. And the third one we did a picking pot, and again it was my mum's pick first. So she must get lucky and always get the first pick. So it's kind of funny, but yeah. Now let's watch Driving Miss Daisy. They look good. Smell good.
Hopefully they'll taste good.
Okay guys, so we just got done watching Driving Miss Daisy, which is of course our first Tuesday Night Movie Night pick and was my mum's pick, and I'd obviously never seen Driving Miss Daisy. I didn't really know too much about it. What I kind of thought it was going to be about was, obviously we've got Morgan Freeman on the front there and Jessica oh, it says on the front cover. Jessica, we were literally just discussing another episode, out of Fried Green Tomatoes, and he basically becomes her driver, and I thought they were kind of, he was driving her because they were going on this long trip, and then it was a little bit different than I expected. It was over like a really long period of time and a long course of years, and basically not loads happens in the film, I wouldn't say, but then it kind of brings up a lot of different topics because it's over such a long span of years, but it's kind of more about the character development between the two main people, Morgan Freeman and the woman, Miss Daisy, and then obviously the connection between the two of them, and I'd say it probably starts off when it's in the 40s till the 70s.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so about from the 40s to the 70s, so it goes a long way, and so obviously a lot of things are happening. It talks about different points in history, obviously with Morgan Freeman being coloured, so that kind of comes into it as well, and all the bunch of stuff, but then you don't feel like tons is going on, so it's kind of just a bit of one of those peaceful films that kind of goes along and doesn't throw too much at you. But yeah, so overall I enjoyed it. I gave it 3.5. At first I thought it was a little bit slow and I wasn't sure what's going to go on, but Miss Daisy is definitely a funny character, and I really liked Morgan Freeman as well, but I always like Morgan Freeman, he's always great and everything. But yeah, Miss Daisy was actually really funny. She said some good lines that made me laugh a few times and stuff like that. So now let's see what my mum thought about this movie, because this was her pick and she couldn't really remember it. She couldn't really remember it, from when she's seen it another time, so let's see what she thought. Okay, so what did you think of your pick?
Well, I enjoyed it. I really wasn't quite... When I remembered it when we were watching Fried Green Tomatoes. I remember thinking, oh, she was in something else that I liked years ago. So I actually couldn't remember what she'd been in, so I actually looked up what she'd been in. And then I thought, yes, it was Driving Miss Daisy. And I knew I'd enjoyed it at the time, and I couldn't remember really, other than the fact that he was her chauffeur, what the story was about. And it's because it's one of those just slow burning films that just sort of bubbles along, and it doesn't have like highs and lows in it, and it just sort of tells a story of people and an age gone by. I love the cars and the time and things like that, and looking at how the houses were and the clothes that people were wearing. I like the music in it. I think the score's really good.
And that tune was in it.
All the way through, yeah. It's got that underlying tune that goes from the beginning of the film right through to the end, which I like that, because it's just funny how it just tittles into the film and it keeps you, and it gets in your head. I thought Morgan Freeman played a really good part, and how he sort of interacts with her son as well, and they've got this sort of thing going on between them, like they both know she's a bit difficult, and he sort of figures out how to deal with her in a behind the scenes sort of way, so she doesn't realise he's manipulating her a little bit, but it's quite funny. But again, it's just one of those, put it on a Sunday afternoon and just lie there and chill with it. And, yeah.
What would you give it out of 5? Have you thought about this yet?
Yes, I have, yeah. See, I'm starting Tuesday night movie night with my typical 3.5.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. The classic 3. Oh, I've stopped writing them down.
Yeah.
Because we kept forgetting.
So yeah, I've given it 3.5. There's the scenery and all that sort of thing, that, you know, the cars and the old houses and things, and how they're showing the times and how they change, and sort of see how things changing because the cars are changing styles, and what's happening in the world at that time sort of changing as well, with the Martin Luther King comes into it a little bit, doesn't he? And I think there's a good interaction between the 3 main characters, because I think Dan Aykroyd is a really strong character in it. And I just think it makes you smile, and you end the film feeling like, they say, it's slow, but it's good fun.
So that is it for our first Tuesday night movie night. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this Tuesday night movie night. Make sure to tune in for next week, where my mum will be putting another movie into the picking pot, and now Tuesday night movie night commences. So yeah, every Thursday Tuesday night movie night will be uploaded, but we'll be filming it on a Tuesday, so make sure to check on a Thursday and you'll see Tuesday night movie nights from now on. So until then guys, I'll see you next time. Let me know if you've seen Matt driving Miss Daisy and if you had any thoughts on it, and we'll see you then. Goodbye!